Hello, I hope you enjoyed our film South Pacific this afternoon. There's another trip down memory lane on HTV Wales this evening, and that's Hollywood at 11:50. In fact, it's pure nostalgia in half an hour's time. A compilation of some rare archive film of the early years of the Beatles. Beatlemania after Jim Bowen and Bullseye.
Your host for this evening, Mr. Jim Bowen.
Good evening. And all we can say to you on this very festive day is a Happy New Year. And all our people in the audience tonight would like to wish you all at home a Happy New Year. Come on, let's hear it. Happy New Year! And why not? Welcome to this show. It's a bit special, isn't it? The start of a brand new year. We hope it's going to be a good year for you at home. And we hope it's going to be a good night tonight for our first couple who are going to play with us on Bullseye. Will you please welcome from Tyne Tees, Jimmy Hill and John Colbert. All right, nice to have you. John, nice to have you both with us. Lovely. From Tyne Tees. Yes. And you're Jimmy Hill from Durham. Well, that's a famous name, isn't it? Durham. Now, listen, you've got a nickname, haven't you, Jim?
Bones.
Bones? Why? Why?
Sticks out.
Really? I see more fat on Lester Piggott's whip. I haven't. Now then, John, you're from County Durham, and you're good friends?
Yes, sir.
Yes, well, right, for sure. And what do you do for a living, John?
I'm a chief clerk in a building society.
In a building society? Can you tell us the name of your building society?
We're not
allowed to, really? Not even with a little extra help? It's nice to have you both with us. We hope you do very well tonight. Give them a nice, welcoming round of applause. Thank you, John. Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you, Joe. Well done. Fine. Lovely. What a super audience. We'd like to welcome from Television Southwest, Brian Pedler and Sally Adams. Give them a nice round of applause. Hello, Brian. Nice to see you. And Sally. Very nice. Nice to see you, Sally. Sally Adams.
That's right.
I know your sister, Fanny. She's a sweet girl. Lovely to have you with us, anyway. What do you do for a living?
I'm a civil servant.
Can you tell us what you do?
No.
You can't tell it. Civil servant, really. Have you any hobbies?
Oh, I like reading crime books.
Crime?
Yeah.
So it's Inland Revenue you're with, are you? Fascinating story, though, isn't it? Brian Pedler. Yes. Do you come on a bike?
Beat the train.
And you're from St.
Taff.
St. Taff. What's this? You work for the RAC, don't I believe, don't
That's
you?
right,
Yeah,
the service patrolman.
Yeah, the 24-hour thing, isn't it?
That's right.
24-hour service. I've had your service. I've been on the motorway rung you and waited 24 hours. I've had it. I know. It's not fair, the RAC. That's not true. You've looked after me a few times. You really have. But what's this toe on your tie? T-O-W. Is that an RAC thing?
No, that's tug of war.
Tug of war. How are you involved with that then, Brian?
It started many years ago when I started up a tug of war team in the village, and it went on to different things. I went into refereeing, and then I was the...
Refereeing tug of war?
That's right.
Yeah.
And then last year, I was chosen as the England team manager to take
really?
2 teams to Switzerland, and it's one of the very few sports in this country that England always win.
Really?
Mm.
I think that's worth a round of applause. I think that's excellent. I think that's marvellous. Well, that's marvellous. Well, now, it's lovely to have you with us tonight, all the way from Cornwall. We hope you do very, very well with Sally and Brian. We'll see you in a couple of minutes. Thank you. And will you welcome now from Thames television area, Jane Groves and Pam Mowbray. Nice warm round of applause. How are you both? It's lovely to have you both with us. Now then, you're from Middlesex, that's right, isn't it? From, where are you from?
Hampton.
Hampton. You play in a dance team?
Yeah.
What's the name of the team?
Beverley.
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 What does that... Is that...
It's a local football club.
Oh, it's a local football club. That's fine. And tell us, you went on a sponsored slim, didn't you?
Yeah.
Mm. How much do you owe? That's very unkind of me, that. I knew they were good sports. Well, you have to be wearing a dress like that. No, I mean... Lovely to have you both with us. Come on, Pam. Now, you're from Hampton as well, are you?
Yes.
You're a Hampton girl.
Yes.
I mean, you're from the same place. Yes? And what do you do for a living?
I'm an accounts clerk.
Accounts clerk.
Yeah.
I mean, have any hobbies?
Oh, yes, badminton,
Yeah?
darts,
Yeah?
all sorts of arts and crafts.
I'd heard you'd a hidden talent somewhere. What was this hidden talent you kept from us?
Well, I used to sing a bit.
Really?
Yes.
Come, tell us about it.
Well, a funny experience I had, I was singing one night as a St. Patrick's night dance. Well, I started by singing my signature tune, which was All of Me.
Well...
And a crowd of well-tanked-up Irishmen started advancing out of the bar towards the stage, to which I just walked backwards and finished up at the back of the stage with a double bass player.
Really?
Frightened out of my
Really?
life.
Didn't tread on his G-string,
They took
did
me
you?
literally, you see. Take all of me.
All of you, that's right. You should have been there. It's nice to have you with us, both of you. Have a lovely night. You enjoy yourselves. Pam and Jane, super. Nice to have you with us. This way, there you go. There's a good girl. Good girl. Right. Having met the 6 lovely contestants we've got on this New Year show, come and have a look at the board. We'll just refresh your memories once again. It's the board with the categories round it instead of the numbers, and in each area, bonus areas to be won by the darts player. Can you remember this, audience? If they hit the bullseye, how much money did he get? £200. That's marvellous. If he misses the subject chosen by his partner, he gets no bonus. And, of course, once the subject's been hit, it drops out of the game. We've established the order of play before we came into the studios tonight, and all our contestants are sitting there ready to play. Now, just relax, have a lovely night. So, John, it's your question, but Sally and Pam, if you know the answer to the question, press the button, because you may well have a chance to win some money. John, choose a subject for Jimmy.
Showbiz, please.
Showbiz we'd like. Come on, Jimmy. Here we go. Showbiz. Fine. £50 you've got because you hit the subject. That's excellent. And for another £30, John, who was the star of the 1960s television serial The Prisoner?
Patrick McGowan.
Good answer. Well done. You've done very well. 80... Well, yes, good. All right, Sally, choose a subject for Brian.
Food, please.
Food we'd like. OK, Brian, it's up at the top of the board, flashing to help you. Well done indeed. £50 bonus you've got for a further £30, Sally. With which type of food is tartar sauce served?
Fish.
Good girls, no messing. £80 you've got. Pam, choose a subject for Jane.
Words.
Words we'd like. Now then, Jane, words we'd like. Our lovely girls from Middlesex. £30 bonus you've got, and this is for a further £30. Pam, what is a nosegay?
A small bouquet of flowers.
Excellent answer, absolutely right. That's marvellous. Well done. Which gives us, at the end of round 1, we've got Jimmy and John with £80, Brian and Sally with £80, Jane and Pam with £60, all going nicely. Second round questions worth £50 each. A little bit more difficult, and, of course, we've lost a couple of categories. Let's see what we've got left. We've got places, sport, affairs, history, books, Britain and spelling. John, choose a subject.
Books, please.
Books we'd like. £50 bonus, well done, Jimmy. And for another £50. In 1956, John Osborne wrote a play which was disparagingly described as kitchen sink drama, and which gave rise to the term angry young man. What's the play called?
Look Back in Anger.
Good answer, well done, marvellous. Sally, choose a subject. Sorry, Sally.
History.
History we'd like, Brian, please. History we want. Well done again. Super, Brian. Another £50. 50 more if you get this right, Sally. Which king's daughter became Elizabeth I of England?
King Henry VIII.
Good answer. No messing at all. Well done indeed. Woo! Pam, choose a subject for Jane.
Britain.
Britain we'd like. Britain we'd like. £50 you've got. For a further £50, Pam, Hampden Park is the biggest football stadium in Great Britain. Can you tell me in which city is it situated?
Glasgow.
Glasgow for a further £50. Gives us the scores at the end of round 2. £180 for Jimmy and John, £180 for Brian and Sally, and Jane and Pam with £160.